Big House, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Coleman. He's got him. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna look downfield again. Bringing the heat. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Spartans are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch at the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Spartans will snap it on first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got it! And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score San Jose State 7, Eastern Michigan.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So he's Eastern Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Makes the catch. It's Pittman. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wallace. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put him play from the 41 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. He's going to run it. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. So now it's second and long. Handoff from the gun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Coleman. Makes the grab, it's Coleman. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Line is set on 3rd down. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wants to throw again. Got him downfield. Bulldozes his way through. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A huge pickup. And the Spartans are on the move. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State.
The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? To the air, it's Coleman. Let's him fly. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. He's looking downfield to throw. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. At the 35, he's open. Turning on the Jets. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Eagles, with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bell.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the right. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. It's complete on the right side. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Spartans will boot it away to start the second half.
17, Eastern Michigan, 7.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Third down in this offense. Ready in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Here's the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense in press coverage. Give to the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. On second and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's second and 12. To the air, it's Coleman. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's on target and complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive. Just breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with third and 6.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To throw, it's Coleman. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Fires to the big fella. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They go to the draw. Look out, he's got room. Made a defender miss. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead.
The Spartans will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt. Bounces out of bounds. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
How their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Eagles!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there and a nice job up front.
Turning it on. No, he got loose. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Unloads it left. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Might be looking to run. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Coleman. With the catch, it's Kane. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He's taking the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Complete to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. At the 35, he's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Now from inside the red zone. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They just keep firing. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run. Returns it down to the 47.